Are you tired of damaging CVs on your lifted Subaru? Well, I've got the solution for you. Hi, I'm Ida and welcome to another video. Now when it comes to CV issues on Subarus, it typically comes down to three things. Number one, your lift is too big and your CVs are on extreme angles. Number two, if you're not using OEM Subaru CVs, the cheaper alternatives generally don't last as long and you'll find that they'll wear out a lot quicker. And the third and most common cause of CV issues on lifted Subarus is that your transmission mounts are either too soft or they're worn out. Now I've recently been having some CV issues on my 2003 lifted Forester, and when I got talking to Matt from Subi Lift Oz, he highly recommended that I get some transmission mount inserts. Now the theory is that soft or worn out transmission mounts actually twist the transmission under hard acceleration, which then increases the angles of the CVs and also stretches them, causing more wear on the CVs. Now, I purchased this white line polyurethane transmission mount insert, and this literally just slots into the original transmission mount. Now, this is then going to increase the stiffness of that transmission mount, and that should stop the twisting and should also reduce the amount of wear those CVs then get. So now I'm going to show you step by step how to install this transmission mount. To start this install, here are the tools you will need. Axle stands, car jack, a ratchet, breaker bar and extensions, 14mm socket, 17mm socket, and a rubber mallet. Safety glasses are also great to stop dirt falling into your eyes. Now, I will be working on my 2003 SG Forester, so this process may be different for other Subaru models. First, you are going to start by jacking up the car and placing the axle stands. Once the car is secured on the stands, it is now safe to work under. The trans mount is mounted by 2 bolts on the subframe and 4 to the transmission. You will have to remove all of these as well as loosening the subframe bolts to help give yourself a little more room when removing the mount. First, I am using a breaker bar to loosen all the bolts, and then remove them with a ratchet. Once the trans mount is unbolted, I loosen the 4 transmission subframe bolts so that it drops down a few centimeters, but the thread is still holding the subframe in place. This will give you more room to pull the mount out. Now I position the jack to lift the transmission up and give myself room to pull the transmission mount out. Now pull out the mount. I then clean the mount, and now it's time to install the transmission mount insert. It can be quite tricky to install, but line up the insert and then I used a rubber mallet to force the insert into the mount. Once the insert is into place, you can then reinstall and tighten all your bolts. Finally, remove your axle stands and you're now ready for your next adventure. Alright everyone, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it helped solve some of your CV issues for the future, and if you want to see more DIYs, I've got plenty on my channel. Alright, that's all from me, so I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.